Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video, man. Hope your day was good. Hope you're still feeling blessed, understanding about being appreciative, and having your vision on where it need to be. New year, gotta start it off right. Don't slip back into them old ways of thinking. Don't slip back into them old emotions. Don't slip back into that confusion that I should have phase. You understand? Sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, understanding. Each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions, man. I got just a quick message for you, man. I ain't gonna hold you long. But this energy, this energy that Prop talk about, that you have about you, I have about me, that we have around us that we don't see, this energy, this force that brings and pushes and pulls, these pushes and pulls, okay? Understand that every individual that has came and been born on this earth has had to expire, but the energies do not die. The energies do not die, all right? So what that mean? That means just as you see me, just as you hear my consciousness, the only difference would be you don't see my vessel, but you can still hear my consciousness. That's how it's always been. You can go back, and they knew that. They knew that. They was in touch more with nature than we were. They just was more in tune with nature. They understood that it's there for us. Every system that they have, it's really there for you. Everything is here for you. But you're not aware of that because you think you just stuck here living a life where you gotta go through shit. And like that's the farthest thing from what your reality is truly supposed to be. Like we inherit, we pick up all of these problems and all of these ways of life and all of these ways of thinking. Like we pick that up. We follow suit with that. That's why you live in that way. And to each his own. And Prophet not saying nobody doing nothing right or wrong. That's not my job. My job is to let you understand that it's something out there, spirit, your ancestors, the people that you love, that's right there on the side of you now, with you now within consciousness, hoping that you understand when you hear things like that, it's not a game, because it's time that you start training the way you think to understand that. If you don't train the way you think to understand it, you can't let belief within. Belief cannot come within you. And I know a lot of things that's happening now in this shift is it seems far-fetched, but let Prophet tell you, all far-fetched is something you never experienced before. Just as a miracle is supposed to be far-fetched, but they exist. They exist. So that word far-fetched, like, get off of that. Just because you never seen it, don't ever think it ain't possible. Do you realize that you stuck on this earth and the information that you know is really like infant when it comes to intelligence? The things that you know, the brightest individual on this earth, it was life way before, way billions of years, man, before this started, this earth started. You gotta, it's a reason you see technology when you go back and study like the ancient days. Reasons you see that. We've dropped in frequency, we've dropped in vibration. We go for that stupid shit now, as where we didn't go for that shit before. We lived a certain way. We had integrity about ourselves. We never backstabbed each other. It was a certain way that we lived. Through this low energy, this low density, a lot of things and a lot of ways have changed within individuals. Listen to me, within individuals. So your energy, it expires and it just keep catching another vessel, because you gotta wean yourself out of these bad energies. Is nobody listening right now can't say they just full of good energy. Like, you could pop the fuck off at any fucking time. You could trip out at any fucking time, and you know that. It's about holding yourself and controlling yourself. It's about not allowing it to be a part of you, not allowing it to come forth, not allowing it to touch and influence other individuals. We come to simply make it a part, not a part of us, because we understand that it shouldn't be. You know, there's a lot of y'all out there, y'all listening, a lot of ways in the past, it was hard for you to stop doing certain things. But the way that your vision is now, you don't have that problem. The only problem you would have is thinking that you attached to something through your heartstring, and you really not. And for anybody listening, if it's love involved, if it got any kind of pain, if it got any kind of strife, if it got any kind of shit like that in it, I'm not gonna say it's not love, but it got to be worked on. Love don't bring that shit. Love don't bring none of that, man. That shit is understanding, is pure, and that's it. It's unconditional, it's no matter what. But pain is not involved in that. We think like that because that's what society has taught you to think. So understand that. Some of y'all, you literally are your ancestors. Like, you literally are your ancestors. You know, and I'll make other videos, you know, like, but it's so many avenues, it's multidimensional, man. It's multidimensional. You know, like, you could, man, we all intertwined. Multidimensional, man. When I say I'm you and you me, like, picture anything being possible with your consciousness. You can move over here, you can move you wherever you want to be, you can be. Like, and that's in a literal sense. Like, that's not taking nothing from it. You gotta understand there's a reason you think about your loved ones. Like, it's a reason that just be popping up, you know, like, it's reasons, you know, and a lot of y'all can attest to some of the times that it pop up. I'm not gonna say it shouldn't pop up, but like, you just be doing things and it pops up. You know, like, so you got to understand the significance that individual played in your life. You know, like, you got to understand no man left behind, man. You know, that's a real thing. We just forget it when we start to living on this 3D plane, living of this world. But your soul understands that. That's the good part about you. That's the part that's always stopping you. That's the part that make you feel bad. That's what corrects you, man. That's what corrects you. And everybody listening, you don't need nobody to correct you. Every time you do something wrong, you know exactly that's what you did. Every time you do something wrong, you know exactly that's what you did. It's not about all of that. It's about you breaking the cycles. It's about you understanding that the dark energy can't go away unless you wing it out of yourself. You know, and Prophet said that when I first started these videos, you know, it's going to always boil down to individual. If we all get rid of it, it don't exist amongst our realities. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings, watch what you take in your ears, watch what you give out your mouth, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Prop got words of encouragement, man. When you get these thoughts, start understanding who you getting the thought about, and pay attention to what you're doing. See if you can remember some kind of information between you and that loved one pertaining to whatever you're going through. But you got to start understanding that it's guidance. It's nothing else but guidance. I can't put it no other way, you know, because individuals already got to go through the struggle, you know, of wiping the belief away that that's not possible, to actually making itself truly understand that it's a real thing. You know, just that in itself, just the shift that you're going through, you struggling with all kind of different things because that's not what you used to. So anybody listen, that's understandable, but just understand it's real as it get, and you ain't seen real yet. You ain't seen how great you are yet. Till next time, man. Love everybody, bro. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.